Hey, what's up, guys? I just saw this funny video. Not video, but it was a news story. But I saw this GOP candidate from Arizona by the name of Adam Kwasman, who was at a protest rally, and he was protesting the recent influx of migrant children from Central America, such as El Salvador, Honduras, and Guatemala. And there's been like a huge surge of children that come to our border without parents, and a lot of people in the Republican Party, they just want to send them back to wherever they came from. But so this has been a very heated issue that has a lot of people have differing opinions. But back to the Adam Kwasman, he was pretty much at a rally talking about justice and how Lady Justice has a blind eye, and he got word of a bus that was coming in that was sending the children to a Obama FEMA camp. I mean, immigration center. I'm just joking, but and he was going to go to like the Freedom Barricade, where the people probably dressed up like they're supposed to be playing in the Patriot movie, and they scream at the children. They say go back home, and it's sad because a lot of these children, they come from countries where there's systematic violence. A lot of the children that started the journey from those Central American countries and had to go all the way through Mexico, a lot of them didn't make it. And me personally, I think that they should be given asylum. But what's funny about this story is that Adam Kwasman was actually going to a YMCA bus. So someone in the crowd just told him like, oh, there's a bunch of Mexicans coming over in a bus. We need to go stop them. And he was like, let's go, guys. And then he was just off. And then later he found out that it was a YMCA bus, and they were like taking pictures. Like, what the fuck is wrong with these people over here? And the way he backpedaled was hilarious. He was like, well, the children on the bus, they look sad. I'm like, dude, it's Arizona. And, in middle school, I used to have to ride, like, the yellow bus because my middle school was more than 2 miles away from my house. And I remember the school buses weren't comfortable whatsoever, and they didn't have AC. And in Arizona in the summer, I can only imagine that, in a place where the temperatures can be in the teens and in the hundreds on a hot ass school bus, and you have to drive to summer camp, which I've been to summer camp before and it's freaking awesome, but I can just imagine that a lot of those kids, they want to just get off the bus and get some cold air. So yeah, they probably don't look that happy. But the moral or the point of this story is, don't jump to conclusions. Don't just because someone comes to you and when you're doing a speech somewhere and says that vaccinations made my child have Down syndrome or some other crazy shit like that, doesn't mean it's real. Look into the information, do some research. Have some experts talk to you about something before you make a statement that makes you look like you're crazy. Now, when it comes to the migrant children, my personal opinion is that they should be given asylum. This is no different than any other case where people have escaped their home countries to escape persecution or violence. And I think that it would be extremely immoral if we would send them back to their countries. Also, the United States is partially responsible for what's going on over there. In the countries of El Salvador, Honduras, Nicaragua, and Guatemala during the 70s and 80s, we destabilized the region. We put in corrupt dictators, or we supported corrupt dictators, or we supported rebel groups, and a lot of the issues and a lot of the things that we did back in the 70s and 80s, a lot of those problems are still plaguing those countries today. So one of the things that we can do as the United States that would be good, and would be the right thing to do, is by helping these children get established over here, giving them the opportunity to have a life where where they don't have to be in fear of being killed or murdered or sold into sex trafficking or whatever. And the thought of sending them back, it's just, what the fuck is wrong with you? I don't understand how someone can just look at children and say, oh, we want to put these children back in harm's way. I just don't understand that. To me, it shows a lack of empathy, and it's really sad. Now, when it comes to our immigration policy, I'm moderate on this issue. I don't think we should have millions of people coming over here illegally, but I think that we need to fix our immigration system, and we need to have a way where people who want to come over here and work and, you know, try to have the American dream have the opportunity to do so. But the way our immigration system is now, it's broken, and a lot of the issues that we have now is due to us as a country failing to fix the problem we have with our immigration policy. So that's all I really gotta say. Leave your comment in the box below, and have a nice day.